What is up, guys? What is going on? Today we are here with some Strand of the Ancients. Kind of started it really late because I started it and then realized, of course, that I was not recording my voice. Fun. So there is my build, going the Execution Center Chest Card Vengeance build, along with Arna Talents is just the entire left side. And as we get into this BG, I'm going to be talking a little bit about what I've been doing lately and why I haven't been making a video. So, reasons why I haven't been making videos, I'm kind of under the weather. My voice, excuse me, my voice has been kind of not hoarse, but I just got a sore throat. I didn't want to mess with it too much because I know how those are. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. But you know, nothing like too serious, just sore throat. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and hop on this dude. And one of the big videos I've been working on is actually one of the things I'm really excited about. So each artifact has a hidden artifact appearance, and each way you get them is completely different. So when you go to find the paladin one, I'm not gonna spoil it, you get two little books, and once you get these two little books, then you have to, I'm not gonna fight this guy because he just wins, he's just gonna go in there. So once you get these two little books, you have to convince somebody to combine them together, but nobody knows how to convince them nobody knows how to convince them. So you're just sitting in your order hall, like twiddling your dick around, not knowing what the fuck to do because nobody knows yet. So it's hard, but I feel like it would be worth it. I slowed down. Oh yeah, he's a druid. Alright, so we're just gonna hop on this priest here. Apply our judgment for the extra damage. Of course, we're gonna interrupt that hail. Pardon me, I am burping all over the place. Yeah, we're just gonna stick on this guy. So we're gonna apply that awesome execution sense. We're gonna go and hit him with the stun. Doesn't look like that. There's the trinket. We're just gonna interrupt his smite because our guy doesn't want to take any more damage than he already is, or feared. Nobody likes me. So I'm just gonna sit on this druid. Interrupt his heal. Drop that execution sentence. Oh gosh. I'm gonna be honest, one of the things that I'm probably the most annoyed about playing Red, and it's not one of the, it's not something that would make me like stop playing Red, but it is fairly annoying, is how much mobility like all the other classes have, how much mobility you don't have. I feel like Blizzard gave you, the mount, the divine steed, and they're like, all right, that's all they need. They don't need their two freedoms anymore or anything like that. See, I was used to like, the mop rep paladin where you had two freedoms. You were just going ham all the time. Like that's what I was used to. That's what I enjoyed. I think we are actually going to get through this thing without the Gate of the Blue Sapphire being destroyed. Because this guy is just wailing over here. I don't know why I placed that. It's gonna explode. So that is going to be destroyed. So now we're gonna head on to the Yellow Gate. Hopefully this will be kind of quick. So one of the things that I started doing yesterday that I had a lot of fun with was actually if you guys haven't tried the Dalaran sewers, please go try it. It is so fun. There's a quest from a little goblin girl that will she's like the potion tester or something like that. So you go in there and you're like, hey, I want to test one of your potions. So you go in there and you start testing her potions, and then she turns you into like a giant scrog or whatever. I think that's what they're called. Just one of the, like a giant ogre looking dude. And so then once you're the giant ogre looking dude, we're gonna lay on hands here. Once you're the giant ogre looking dude, then you just fuck shit up. It is so funny. You can just run around and you can just smack the living crap out of everything that's living. Well, one of the things that took a really long time last night was I had thought when I was doing my hidden artifact quest, or not my quest, my like trying to get it. I had thought that this I don't have it anymore actually. So I had thought that the power within, which was a quest that Kalik gives you, Archmage Kalik. I had thought that that was the quest I needed, and I don't think it is, but I still haven't completed it all the way through, so we cannot be sure. We cannot be for sure. I always hate attacking for the Strand of the Ancients. It's always so stressful. We haven't been able to kill a whole lot of people, which kind of sucks. I had one really good episode that I did of a BG, and I was extremely proud of it. My commentary was like, it was amazing. It was, it was better than this one. It wasn't, it wasn't top notch, but it was the best one I've done so far. And upon me trying to figure out how to do all this artifact stuff, I accidentally deleted it. So that happened. I did get, I don't know if I had said this already, I don't think I had, but I did complete my Paladin campaign, and I got my, a really big looking Ashbringer, which it feels freaking awesome to use, especially when you're, back to back, Yaskar's Vengeance with Divine Purpose. It just feels really cool. And then this Mog, believe it or not, our hands aren't the same. I'm not supposed to have those hands because they got the mythic hands trying to do a mythic dungeon last night, which took for fucking ever. Oh my gosh, so many people just didn't know what they were doing. It was like basic stuff too. It was like just don't stand in this. You got to stand in this because it'll spread between everybody. So you got to stand in this one, but you can't stand in anything else. Like that was it. But so the Mog. I got the Mog from, believe it or not, just entirely blue gear. Nothing but blue gear. I got it from the auction house for like 200 or 2,000 like total. We are just going to beat the crap out of this. Oh my gosh. We're gonna hand a hinder into that motherfucker. We're gonna stun this dude, cause this druid's been making me mad. This druid makes me so mad. It looks like they are going to be slamming over here. Honestly, not there for a second as Battleground Demolisher was being healed, and I was really fucking confused. So I've kind of I've gotten to a habit of like seeing a certain artifact and just kind of like knowing what kind of spec that is. So like you see an affliction warlock with a scythe, like that's that's an affliction. Or you see a warlock with a scythe, and that's affliction. You see a warlock with a skull, and he's he's demo obviously. This dude's being a cunt rag. People who do this make me laugh, cause it's like going up there, and then DKs, they just ruin the fun for everybody. And so I'm just gonna walk over and steal and kill you. What? Why not? So they've already broken through the green side, so we're just going to go up here, and we're going to go back that way.
It's too far away.
But yeah, so I've kind of gotten into a habit of like a schedule almost. I've started to or what I'm going to start to do, because I know today is, you know, a Tuesday and nobody really was expecting a video, you know, today. They're expecting a video like, you know, yesterday or the day before then. But, you know, my throat, of course, being a dick and a half. Man, they are just muscling through here. We're just gonna, you know, we're gonna spin over here. We're gonna touch as many people with our divine storm as possible, while also destroying the demo. And it looks like he is going to go down, and we're gonna go over here and just smack the living crap out of this dude. Hit that 500,000. But what made me even more sad is one of the things that happened yesterday in the video that I made that accidentally got deleted is I actually hit a 1.6 million execution sentence because the stars just aligned. The guy who I was hitting had an orb in Temple of Kotmogo, and then I had also had an orb, and so I just set, you know, I was just kind of playing like pussy, but you know, you always kind of want to when you know, have an orb. And so I was kind of playing like a pussy, and then all of a sudden, I put an execution sentence on somebody. I didn't pop any coolies or anything like that, and then all of a sudden, his health bar just disappeared. And I was like, oh my gosh! And I had to go into the combat log and everything and make sure that, you know, I did hit what I thought I saw. So it looks like they are going to be just pushing their asses off here, which kind of sucks because, you know, I feel like we should be having more people here. So there's that demo down, and now we just got to, we gotta cover it. I feel like our defense is gonna come from the old, oh no, jeez Louise, that's so close. I feel like our defense is gonna come from, the relic chamber, not here. So honestly, I'm really liking the feel of Red Paladin, but it's also one of those things where I really wish they had some things that other classes had. And I know it's like, you know, the class fantasy stuff, but like for like balance wise, I feel like, you know, we should have more mobility. Like, you know, warriors, they have like, you know, 7.5 charges, and then mages, you know, the 2 blinks, and going against the mages or Red Paladin is annoying anyways. I'm sure as a warrior it's annoying too, because you don't have any way to get out of roots. But I feel like a lot of the melee classes can, even now, even though there's a lot of you know, people saying that melees are better this expansion than they have been previously, but you know, it's always seemed like casters have always been like, you know, top dog when it comes to PvP. So it looks like we are going to just be sitting on this warlock. We'll go find a healer. We're gonna go smack on this dude. Looks like he is actually going to be going down, so let's find the next healer. Doesn't look like we can. There's one up here. So we just interrupted him, which is awesome. You know, playing, you know, being a team player. Steal that killing blow right there, or not. We got a healer over here, so we are going to slow him. And we are going to stun him and just go ham here. Hit him with that 500,000. Execution sentence going to take him for about 250 million. 250k. Jeez Louise. If I hit a 250 million, I would probably shit my pants right then and there. And, you know, say sorry to whoever I hit it on because, you know, gotta be polite. So we did win, and I got some pants. Awesome. So I've actually been trying to get that mod. So that will be that game. I'm sorry if, you know, it seemed a little out there and I wasn't like, you know, too focused. I'm a little out of it because, you know, just coming out of like, you know, sickness. So if you guys did enjoy it, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. I have been trying to pump a lot more out just for you guys. So there you have it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.